Gentleman from New York is recognized for 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in strong opposition to this fake, fraudulent, and fictitious impeachment inquiry effort. We are here today on the House floor wasting time and taxpayer dollars on an illegitimate impeachment inquiry because Donald Trump, the puppet master, has directed extreme MAGA Republicans to launch a political hit job against President Joe Biden. There is no evidence that President Biden has engaged in an impeachable offense. There is no evidence that President Joe Biden has engaged in wrongdoing. There is no evidence that President Biden has broken the law. We know that President Joe Biden is a good, honorable, and decent man, dedicated his life to public service, to making a difference for the American people. But the puppet master in chief, Donald Trump, has directed the sycophants to target Joe Biden as part of an effort to undermine President Biden's reelection. That's the pattern, that's the process, and it reveals that our extreme MAGA Republican colleagues have done nothing whatsoever when it comes to making a difference in the lives of everyday Americans. From the very beginning of this Congress, House Democrats have made clear that we are ready, willing, and able to find common ground with our Republican colleagues in a bipartisan way on any issue. But Republicans, this do-nothing Republican Congress, has chosen to do nothing to solve problems for hard-working American taxpayers. Nothing on the economy, nothing on inflation, nothing on affordability, nothing on gun safety, nothing on trying to improve the quality of life of the American people. But what we have seen from the very beginning of this do-nothing Republican Congress is chaos and dysfunction and extremism being inflicted on the American people. When it comes to this fraudulent impeachment inquiry, more than 100,000 pages of documents have been produced and reviewed. Not a scintilla of evidence exists that President Biden has broken the law. It's interesting to me. I wonder how my colleagues in New York and California, who were sent here to make life better for the American people, explain this vote, which is not designed to improve the lives of the folks that we are privileged to serve, but is a political hit job, a political stunt, political gamesmanship. The American people are tired of the partisanship, tired of the brinksmanship, tired of this effort to score political points on a partisan basis as opposed to actually making a difference. House Democrats will continue to put people over politics. We will continue to fight for lower costs, to grow the middle class, for safer communities, fight for reproductive freedom, defend democracy, and build an economy from the middle out and the bottom up as opposed to the top down. House Democrats remain committed to joining President Biden and advancing the ball for the American people, for the middle class, for low-income families, for working families, for all those folks who aspire to be a part of the middle class, for young people, for older Americans, for our veterans. We plan to continue to build upon the progress that we've made under the leadership of President Biden on behalf of the American people. And it's time for the extreme MAGA Republicans to join us or get out of the way. I yield back.